Now to the shocking deaths of Hollywood power couple Rob and Michele Reiner. Their son, Nick Reiner, has been arrested in the murders. Meanwhile, tributes are pouring in for the beloved director and Bronx native tonight.
We have team coverage here for you. Tony Aiello has more on his New York ties. And also, we'll talk with his childhood friend. But first, Dina Demetrius, live now in L.A. with the latest on the investigation. Dina.
Good afternoon. Yes, Nick Reiner has been put into custody in L.A. County Jail and remains in custody tonight, all while tributes are pouring in, as you said, from all corners of the entertainment and political worlds, expressing heartbreak and shock at the tragedy that occurred at the Reiner's house behind me Sunday afternoon. Los Angeles police say Rob and Michele Reiner's daughter Romy was the one who found them in their Brentwood home Sunday afternoon and called 911. Multiple sources tell CBS News the iconic director and his wife had multiple lacerations. Police took the couple's 32-year-old son Nick into custody.
Nick Reiner, a suspect in this case, he was subsequently booked for murder.
The Reiner family posed together on the red carpet in September for the premiere of Spinal Tap 2. Nick in the middle with the beard. He had spoken publicly about his struggles with substance abuse and homelessness.
This place is like a prison. It's not even close.
Father and son collaborated on a film about those experiences, Being Charlie, with Nick co-writing and Rob directing. Rob Reiner directed so many classics, including When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, and A Few Good Men. But he called the movie he made with his son the most personal of his career.
They started writing together.
He discussed it on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
What happened was it forced me to see really what he had been going through. And I knew a lot of it, but I didn't know all of it. And I think it forced him to see what I had experienced and what his mother had experienced.
Flowers mark Rob Reiner's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In a statement, the family said it was heartbroken by this sudden loss and asked for privacy. Now we're waiting to get an update from LAPD on any other press conference or update that they have. Of course, this is an ongoing investigation, with the big question being, why?
Big question that so many people are asking across the nation tonight, Dina. Now that an arrest has been made, what is expected next in terms of this investigation?
Well, we have confirmation that LAPD is planning on submitting charges to the LA County District Attorney's Office tomorrow on Tuesday. And then we're hearing that possibly the district attorney has until about Wednesday to have those charges in place and submit them. So this is an ongoing investigation, of course, very early in it. And so we're waiting to see what that process is going to look like. But the expectation is that charges will be submitted to the DA's office tomorrow.
Dina Demetrius live in LA for us tonight. Dina, thank you.
Meanwhile, tributes to the Reiner family are pouring in online. In a post on X, Maria Shriver wrote in part, "I loved Michele and Rob Reiner. They were among my closest friends. We had dinner this past week, and they were in the best place in their lives, loving one another, loving their friends, their family, their country."
And actor Ben Stiller wrote, "What a huge loss. Rob Reiner was one of my favorite directors. He made some of the most formative movies for my generation."
And Harry Connick Jr. wrote, "My heart is broken. I love you, Rob and Michele, sending all of my love to your family and friends."
Rob Reiner was a California transplant who never lost his New York edge. He was born in the Bronx and he was raised in New Rochelle.
Tony Aiello spoke with one of Reiner's best friends from his 1950s childhood up in Westchester County.
On the New Rochelle Walk of Fame, Carl and Rob Reiner share a plaque celebrating their father-son success. Carl, creator of The Dick Van Dyke Show, set the Petrie family TV home on Bonnie Meadow Road, which is where the Reiner family actually lived starting in 1953.
I remember Saturday mornings where Carl Reiner would take Robbie and I to the movies in White Plains.
Michael Leeds was a close childhood friend of Rob Reiner, who everyone at Davis Elementary School called Robbie. Reiner often said memories of his New Rochelle childhood friends influenced his classic film, Stand By Me.
I was touched by that. It was very nice.
The world knows Rob Reiner as opinionated and very funny. Is that what he was like as a kid?
Yes. Rob was an extremely bright young kid.
An early 60s move to California set Reiner on a path to write for the Smothers Brothers, act in All in the Family.
It ain't my fault, meathead. Hold it, meathead.
You know, I had such a great experience with the show. I'm so proud of it. And I've often said, no matter what I do in life, I could win the Nobel Prize. The headline would read, Meathead wins Nobel.
Reiner went on to direct classic films, including The Princess Bride.
Inconceivable.
And A Few Good Men.
You can't handle the truth.
As well as the iconic New York comedy When Harry Met Sally, featuring this one-liner from Reiner's mom, Estelle.
I'll have what she's having.
Monday at Katz's Deli, Jan Charles sat in the Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal booth and considered Rob Reiner's impact on the cultural landscape.
Could not help but adore the emotion that went into every piece of work that he had.
Although I was not in touch with Robbie, I rooted for him and followed him.
In 2014, Reiner sent Leeds a video message.
Where are you? You know, are you still up on Wilmot Circle? I doubt it.
Leeds says it's difficult to process the deaths of his childhood friend and his wife.
Clearly, there was heartache that he carried through his life that I was not aware of.
Tony Aiello, CBS News, New York.
And we will continue to follow the latest on the investigation into the Reiner's murders and the ongoing tributes pouring in. For updates anytime, head to cbsnewyork.com.